Right then, hello YouTube. Sorry I haven't done a video in a while. I've had a couple of personal things to sort through, which are sorted. I've also applied for college to do a welding course, so that's been going on. I should get accepted in about a month's time. Also, I've had no projects, quite literally nothing that have really been worthy putting on camera. And yeah, I do apologise. Hopefully normal service will resume. Anyway, I'm just doing a little quick thing I'm going to show you. We're going to do a bit of speeded up stuff so you can see what I'm doing, but quite literally, the other day I got a stick, and I walk with a stick. I don't really need it, but it does help, and it's got a bungee in it, so I can do that, put it in my bag, ride my bike, get where I'm going, job done. And a bungee snapped. Now of course I could buy a new stick for 30 odd quid, which I'm not going to do, or I could just repair the bungee. So I went out and I bought some bungee, and I got 6 meters of this stuff. 6 meters. I only needed a meter, or not even that I don't think. 6 meters of this stuff for not a lot of money. 30 quid, not a lot of money. But it did mean I got quite a lot of this stuff left over, and I thought, what can I do out of this? I'll make some bungees for the bike. I've got my luggage carriers, but I've got not any really big bungees, and I thought I'll make some bungees. So what I did is I plaited, you know, those things you learn at school that work, and I plaited a nice big bungee, and I think that'll work. But I don't have any hooks. So, well, I didn't have any hooks, and you could go and buy some, a couple of quid. So I need 4 of them, that's 4 quid. I could buy bungees for 4 quid, so I thought, no, I'll make some. And I'll make some out of old tent pegs. I've got loads of these because I've had quite a few tents. As you've seen in my other videos, I do a lot of events, and I've got loads of these because I tend to buy a tent. I used to buy a tent a year, and you've always got leftover tent pegs, and then we got rid of the caravan, and there was a load of tent pegs in there. So I thought, tent pegs will do the job. I'll use a tent peg. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to finish off the bungee, and I'm going to make the hooks, luggage carrier hooks, this is one I've made already, and that should loop through there like so, go to the knot at the end, there you go, bungee. I've got a way secure in it, I'll show you that later. So anyway, let's get on with it. Right. As you can see, I've got loads of tent pegs, loads of them. You can never have enough, that's all I can say. We'll put them away. So we've got the tent peg we're going to be using. Now this is a rather thick tent peg. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop that in the vise, tighten that up. Now the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to heat up using my blowtorch. I'm going to get out of that. I hope I've got enough to actually do the job. I've got my blowtorch, and what I'll do is I'll start speeding up now, and then you'll see what I'm doing. Actually no, we'll start with what we're doing. So I'm going to do it about there. Just heat it up. If you look at the flame, you always do it right on the tip of the blue cone. That's where the most heat is. Now when I bend this, the bending action should set the steel back to its original state. Just let it cool down naturally. That's ready enough. I'll take an old ring spanner. This one's from the Soviet Union. There we go, made in the USSR. That's it. Just put it on the point I want to bend. Bend it to about there, because it will bend back as I loop it round. So that's that one done. Reheat it and do the rest. So I'm doing 3 corners, so I'm doing a triangle. Right, I'll speed up the camera. Right, we've got this far. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of the sharp bits from what I've just done. And then just close the circle. Take them out. Close it up. There we go. Make sure it's straight. That's cool. So let's see. As you can see, closed up the circle. This is quite thick steel. It's not going to undo. You could solder that, but I'm not going to bother. I'm quite happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dress it with the file. Well, actually no, what we'll do is one more thing. Pop that in there. Yeah. There we go. Red torch a little bit. There we go. Right, just let that cool. Right then, that should be cool. So I use these aluminium strips to basically protect the metal. Have a look at that. There you go. You can see a bend in there. Because I used that, it doesn't take much to just smooth out all the dents and edges. And try and make it as smooth as possible. Just get rid of all the dents and little edges that stick out. So we've got one there as well. There we go, that's good. And I've already dressed, you can see that just this end here, I've already dressed it in my little bench grinder and already gone around with the file. Just keep doing that. Just look for edges and just smooth them off. Yeah. It's a P320 paper and I'll just go over that with that. Like so, as you can see. Put that there. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. That's nice and smooth and feel it. And that's that done. Right, so what we do, so we'll take the smaller end of the two and I just pop it through. And that is that. It's on there because that knot is huge because when I knotted it off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's have a look. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of my bungee and I'm going to tie it around here. And that just stops it from, what's the word, going up and down the thing. It's not really needed. If I put that there, tie it off, and then it can't move down. It doesn't. It's got a bit of looseness there. So like so. Right, the scissors. Give me a moment. Just get some scissors. Right, trim off the excess. And take a lighter, just melt the ends. Don't recommend you do this with your fingers, but I've got asbestos fingers, so they're alright. And then what I do is, you see the knot there, and it just seals the knot, means that it's not going to come undone. And do that for the other end. Let's pop that through there, like no, that way. So we've got the hook straight through, and then what we'll do is we knot this end. And really pull it tight. And that should do that. See? Can move the knot if you can move the knot up, but if it's tight, yeah, leave it. So there we go. And then we take a little bit of a bungee, about that much, tie it around that side as we did on the other end. Nice and tight, there we go. Trim off the excess. Seal the ends. A little bit on the knot. There we go. That's it, that's job done. Right, so there we go. Job done. I'm quite happy with that. That's pretty strong. So that'll do the job. I probably haven't saved any money, but then again I haven't wasted any money because I already had the bungees, I already had the pegs, so it's a no money project. What I did do is I actually managed to make 2 of them, and I've got enough for a third, but I don't really need a third, so 2 will do. What I did is I put some heat shrink, electrical heat shrink over the top, 2 layers of it, and that will just protect your metalwork and paintwork from the metal. But apart from that, you could use tape or anything like that, but I thought heat shrink is a little bit better, and I can always replace it. So I've got 2 of these now. Job done. Anyway, see you next time, YouTube. Ride safe. Have a good one.